Do you feel you have a clean slate and you're starting new with the UFC at this point?
Well, the clean slate, let me just get through a couple of fights without any issues, and then I'll have, you know, things go away in time. But I think still it's kind of fresh to talk about a clean slate yet.
Although Dana did credit you with, you know, sort of manning up and coming to speak to him, and because he was initially disappointed. And I mean, was that something that you initiated, that you felt like you really needed to go and speak to him man to man?
Yes.
Alistair, at the commission hearing, you had said that you would like them to do things to try to improve upon what they have for facilities for testing overseas. What would you recommend to the commission?
I'm not going to make any recommendation. I just said what was faltering for me being an athlete overseas, and I think they've corrected that by now.
Any message to your haters?
No message to them. Keep on doing what you do. I mean, I'm not losing any night sleep over it.
Right. Is your brother still a part of your you know, fight career initially? If he's the one who got you into it, is he still around fighting, and is he still helping you out?
Well, he's actually on his way to Miami right now. He's got a fight scheduled in Miami. His fighting is a little bit lower skill right now because he's got other activities which he's doing. But I mean, he's still a great talent and a funny guy to have around. So, and he's around.
And are you okay with? I would imagine the UFC has an exclusive contract with you. So are you okay with putting away the K1 and the straight kickboxing?
I'm not going to go back to K1. Still owe me some money.
Alistair, you chose the Blackzilians last year as your camp, and when you did so, Bigfoot Silva left and went to train at ATT. He said he's been wanting to fight you for 2 years now. Do you have any particular indication as to why he's been wanting you so badly to fight you for 2 years?
No, I don't.
Was there anything that went down at the camp when you entered that prompted you to leave?
No. You know what the thing is? This is what I dislike about people. People talk crap, but when you see them, because I saw him one time there, it was like, hey, give me a hug, acting all fake. I don't like those kind of people. You know, acting all like, hey, laughing, and then now suddenly I want to fight him for 2 years, blah, blah. Well, the fight is going to happen this Saturday, and I can't wait.
He said you both were kind of destined to fight. Do you agree with him or not?
What's that?
He said that you two were kind of destined to fight. Do you agree with him or not?
Maybe we are, maybe not. I mean, destiny is going to happen or not.
I assume you've watched tape, and I wanted to know what your thoughts were on his last fight versus Travis Brown, his performance.
I didn't watch it.
No. Have you studied up on anything at all, particularly for him?
Is that normal for you to not watch your fighters, your opponents?
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. On Bigfoot I didn't. My trainers did, I didn't. Maybe I'll start doing it.
Can you talk about the layoff, having to sit on the sidelines? Did you get a little stir crazy not being able to fight for as long as you had to wait?
No, I used the time off productively. I still kept training every day, improved my game on a lot of different areas. I got to know my way around in Miami, being new to the city. I shook a lot of hands, met a lot of new people. So in that sense, I made the most of my time.
And what was it like being with the Blackzilians once you joined that camp? They talk about family and being very tight. So what was that? What did that bring for you that you didn't have before?
Well, usually I'm very skeptical towards the word family and brotherhood and all that stuff because I'm a realist. But as far as structure and as far as camaraderie and team spirit, it is truly there. I mean, it's a true team. It has an excellent management. They really take care of you as a fighter, and overall a very good fight.
Alistair, has there been any indication with this fight that if you win, you may actually get propelled to a title shot?
Yes, I think so.
Was that come from Dana? Did you speak with him, or is it just a hope that if you make a statement?
Well, it's you know, the management of course is speaking, and you know, but I can't say anything for sure. For me, it's just I'm just here. I'm here to beat up Bigfoot, and we'll go from there.
If it doesn't happen, would every match with JDS interest you?
Of course, I'm here to fight. I'll fight whoever.
Sorry, not a rematch, but to fight Junior. Great, thank you.
Well, how much would a title shot mean to you? Is it important to your career, or is it just one of those things that's a symbol of?
No. I want that UFC title. I think it belongs to me. It will look way better on me than it will look on Kay.
Does it kind of complete that?
I know you guys agree on that.
Does that kind of completely won every title that you've gone after? So
I think that title would definitely complete my my resume.
then what would there be to achieve after just defending it? I mean, actually, rephrase the question. You fought for a long time, so let's just say you get the title this year. Do you see yourself fighting for another 2-3 years? Do you have any idea how much longer you want to fight?
I'm still in a very good shape. I have no injuries. So I think maybe I can fight for another, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. As long as my body and my motivation are cool. But I think my motivation is good. I mean, I love to train and love to improve my game. And I'm a fighter. What else am I going to do?
You're on a card here where you've got two former champion, or a former champion and a current champion fighting in the main event. You're in the co-main, but it seems like more people are maybe interested in your fight than that fight. Have you felt that way?
I've definitely experienced a lot of attention towards my fight, but you know, I don't want to take away from the other guys. I am a heavyweight. I think heavyweights are the most popular at this time.
What do you think? What do you think is so intriguing about you to people?
You tell me.
I mean, have you got a sense, like when people, you know, come up to you, fans come up to you, like why do you think it is that they
run up
come
to me, they sprint up to me? I gotta like duck and cover from time to time. No, but I don't know. You should ask them. I think, no, I don't know.
Alistair, you're fielding a lot of questions about what you're going to do next. Talk about what you have to do Saturday to get to that point.
Saturday, I have to just do my thing, enjoy myself, destroy Bigfoot, preferably face down, sleeping, and we'll go from there.
What have you been doing since the suspension? We'll talk about what fans can expect from you Saturday.
Well, I've been training a lot. I mean, a lot of people think I don't know what they think, but I've just, I live next to the gym, been there every day. I had some appearances left and right. We did the testing. A lot of that I really didn't really do.
You're about to go somewhere. What do you think fans think of you?
There's no one opinion about me. There's many opinions. Some people love me, some people hate me, some people. Yeah, it's very varied. I get a lot of support, but I also get a lot of hate. But it's all good.
And if there's something that you want to say on a record, you have to clear up. What do you want to say?
I don't have anything. You know, I'll just have my actions Saturday speak.
Alistair, I spoke to a lot of guys regarding layoffs, and some of them, you know, there's always the ring rust factor, and I apologize if you already answered this, but a lot of guys are saying, no, you know what, it's not just the ring rust, I'm actually healed up from a lot of injuries that you get while training for whether it's kickboxing or mixed martial arts. Can you expand on that?
Correct. I mean, for me, the layoff, 13 months, I mean, the last time I had a layoff like that was 2004. I didn't fight for, I think, 7 or 8 months. For me, I made the most out of it. I let my body heal. I learned a lot of new tricks. So for me, it wasn't all that bad. I made the best of it.
A lot of guys, when they break down this fight, they look at it on the surface. Alistair has to keep it standing. Bigfoot has to take it down on the ground, but they forget about your submission game. Can you talk about that?
Well, as a professional, I train in every situation. I train in the stand-up. I do everything. I wrestle, I do jiu-jitsu, I do the whole thing. The thing is, the fact is that I choose to fight standing is just a choice. I prefer to knock people out. I think that's what people want to see, and that's what I want to do.
You're a guy who's competed in 2 different divisions, at 205 and of course at heavyweight. And we just finished speaking with Rashad. He's entertaining, potentially dropping to 185. As a teammate, would you recommend that to him? Especially with the fight against Anderson.
I'm gonna have that choice up there. I can't judge. I don't know enough about his body to, obviously if you can make that cut and there's and you already fought everybody in light heavyweight, I think it would be interesting.
Keeping your eye on the prize like you do, is it tough for you to focus on these fights because you want the championship? Was it hard for you to stay focused and not overlook this opponent?
No, I think I'm focused enough. I think I'm exactly right. I mean, the championship, it all starts one step at a time, and this is one step, and it will come after you. You never know. I mean, somebody might get injured, it might get postponed, so one step at a time.
I know you're focused on your fight, obviously, with Bigfoot, but the main event, Frankie Edgar and Jose Aldo Jr., these are 2 of the top 5 pound-for-pound fighters in the sport. Leading up to this fight, do you think these guys are getting the respect that they actually deserve?
They are, because they're fighting a main card show in Las Vegas at the UFC. There's plenty of media attention. Is it less than heavyweight fights? Yes, because heavyweights, unfortunately for those guys, do attract more attention. People, I think, want to see the biggest and the baddest. Just a little bit more.
Had, you know, a long road to get to the top and everything, and the struggle. And Aldo's going through that now. How is it tough when you're a guy that didn't have anything, all of a sudden, you know, becomes a champion, has everybody clawing at you, wanting part of your time, and all that? Does it make a challenge for a guy to, you know, keep on even keel and train the way he used to?
Well, for me, it was a gradual walk to success. It wasn't fast. It took me. I've been fighting now for how many years? 95 I started training. 97 was my first fight. Even when I fought in the light heavyweight Grand Prix, I was not that big of a name. So it came very gradual. 2007 when the strike was started. 2010 was kind of my success year, my good luck year. So then it started to propel, but it came gradual. I mean, I have to work really hard for where I am right now.
Does the fact that you had it as a gradual, where, you know, a kid like that in a young age, you know, really succeed, make it more difficult, do you think, for somebody else, like where you have it gradual, you could acclimate yourself to success and the trappings of fame and all
definitely, that? Definitely. I think because I had to work damn hard my ass off for everything I got, and other people's, they kind of get it thrown in their lap. I think it can go to your head. Definitely, yes.
Thank you. Good luck.
When you say it got thrown in your lap, who are you referring to?
Well, I've seen a number of fighters in my career who really got famous really fast. They got a lot of money, and then they start partying and acting crazy, and they slowly go down. They slowly, you know, falling star, maybe gliding star. If they try to regain it, it's a gliding star. But if they come and they go, I'm not going to name any names, but. And then some fighters even recover from that and then go back up. If you look at Vitor Belfort, he was very explosive in the beginning. Then he kind of sinked away a little bit, came back, sinked away a little bit, and came back again. So yeah, he's got heart.
What have you done to stop that from happening to you?
Well, I have an excellent team that keeps me grounded, and obviously I had my own gliding issues of sometimes losing important fights. That really grounds you, puts you right back on your feet. And again, for my success, I really had to work hard. So it comes gradual. You don't become like that.
You guys have a team full of superstars in there. Is there any ever, you know, problems with egos or anything like that in there?
Of course, sometimes there's some tension, but we've always worked to solve our things. And I think the egos are not that bad. I've seen teams where there's bad egos.
What about people around you when you were suspended? Did you learn anything about some of the people that might have been around you that, you know, how when you get success, you get more people around you? Did people drop off?
Yes, especially yes. Obviously, when your success grows, people come around you, and I already noticed it. It was already before the non-licensing to correct you, because I didn't get suspended, I didn't get licensed. That I noticed that there were people in the team, people around me that, that didn't have my best interest at heart.
Did you get rid of those people in a hurry?
Oh yes, slowly we got rid of them.
Well, the best of luck.
Sometimes it takes some time to identify them.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Can you talk a little about this card and just how really what you have is so you almost have like 3 main events. I mean, you could have this, you know, I mean.
Yeah, I'm very excited about this card. I'm very excited about being back in Vegas. Promised to be a very exciting night.
When you look at a card like that, you have the Super Bowl card, the 4th of July, the New Year's card, the 3 big ones. How big is it to be on a card like this? I mean, one of the biggies.
Well, I'm excited. I have a lot of people, a lot of friends from all over the world flying in to watch the fight, and in particular my fight. So I'm already looking forward to the after party.
When you talk a little bit about I guess the problems that he might pose for you, if there are any.
You know, I don't really see any problems. I just need to do my thing. I'm very well trained for every situation, and I'm looking forward to show the fans what I got.
Is it kind of odd that you're on the undercard, although kind of like one of the co-main, I guess, whatever, there's more attention kind of maybe focused to this fight than the main fight?
No, that's fine. That's fine. I don't want to take anything away from the other guys, and I mean they do have a title fight. Rashad is a huge name, so everybody has their position.